Why are you so upset?
Are you serious right now?
Derek, that guy was going to
give me a Snickers. He told me before you came down there.
A stranger in a van was going to give you candy.
Not just candy, Dad, a Snickers. Like what?
And then you get in the van and what? He takes off.
Probably. What?
And you don't see the problem.
He had puppies.
Oh my God.
He did. They were back at his house. He was going to
Sounds like kidnapping.
Nobody was napping, Adam. Can you just
Derek, you don't take candy from strangers.
His name is Alan, Dad.
I know his name.
Because he told me, Adam.
Derek,
I need you to be more responsible.
You don't know Alan.
You don't know Alan.
I know Alan.
You don't.
No.
So he's waving a king-size Snickers in my face. I'm just supposed to walk away.
Yes. What's wrong with you?
Adam, do you even know what creamy nougat is?
No, I don't.
Derek, that doesn't
suggest
shutting.
Derek, listen to me.
Adam's pissing me off.
You could have got abducted.
He didn't have a duck. He had a puppy, and
That's not what I'm.
He didn't have ducks.
I said you.
He had 3 puppies, and I was supposed to get one.
You're impossible.
That's why I gave him my number.
Of course.
Adam, keep messing.
You
with
gave
me.
him your phone number?
Derek, block his number. That is.
Why?
Because I said that's.
But I want to get my puppy.
I don't care about a puppy. Listen to what I said. I said block the number, so block that.
It's Alan. I gotta take this.
Something's wrong with you.
I'm not letting you see my puppy.
How would I see your puppy?
Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. So, I thought about something last night when I was laying in bed. With Dylan and Bethany claiming that they were both there when this crime took place, but didn't hear it, even though that Dylan said that the walls were so thin and that you could hear everything, but they didn't hear this. We don't know when this crime took place. We really don't. I know that the cops and the PCA says between 4 and 4:30 in the morning. Well, we truly don't know because Dylan is all over the frickin' board with when certain people got home, what times. Bethany, for that matter, is all over the board with when people got home, when she's seen people. Neither one of them know when Xana or Ethan got home. But I think it's pretty clear that most of us can agree that Dylan, it came out that Dylan laid there, that they both laid there and listened to this crime and texted each other while it was happening. My question is, because I thought about this last night, how comfortable are 19-year-olds, even if they're in the same room with the door shut and locked, cuddled up together in bed, scared like little kittens, how comfortable were they with 4 people that had just been unalived? How comfortable are they with that? How comfortable would you be? I would love to know. Comment. Let me know what you guys, how you guys would feel. If you were in a home and you had just heard what you think sounds like some people may have been unalived, but you're not sure. A few hours later, or an hour or so later, you're trying to get a hold of them and they're not answering their phones and they're not answering their text messages. So clearly something happened to them. How comfortable are you at 19? How comfortable are you in a home with 4 unalived people? I'm sorry. I cannot get behind their stories. I cannot get behind these interviews as fact. I am beginning to wonder now, because of how I would respond and how I would feel, because I would be creeped out as hell, people. That would creep me the shit out, to be laying in a home with 4 people that had just been unalived. That would creep me the fuck out. I would want to get out. So I am more convinced today after thinking about all that, I am more convinced today that after things settled down and this all happened, that they both may have left until daylight. Because when daylight comes, we're not as scared, are we? Than when it's pitch dark out. So let's say 6 a.m. they go back to the home. Now, ask yourselves, being 19 years old and knowing what just took place, because you're well aware of it, may have been involved in it, one of you. Do you go through the house and look at the damage? Is that why they had to do a cleanup? Because they had to clean up their foot tracks? Because if they left the home, they left in shoes. So I know I've always been more pressured and saying that Bethany, I just don't know for sure if she was there for sure. I'm not so sure that either one of them stuck around after it happened. I think they were there when it happened. Absolutely, they were there. I just don't think they stayed. I don't. I even think that I have recently or in the past seen some footage that somebody was saying looked like Dylan handing Murphy to somebody in a car. So if that took place, that might have been what she was doing to get the hell out of there so she didn't have to worry about the dog. I don't know. These are just my guesses. These are just my thoughts that I think about. And then I bring them to you guys for comments. Because you guys, I'm telling you, even as an adult, not 19, but my age, I would be creeped out with 4 unalived people in my home. For 8 hours? But they didn't know about it. Maybe that's why they weren't creeped out. But how many of us today really believe that they didn't know about it? We've been told that they text back and forth to each other. And that they were scared. And they both seen somebody. They both seen people. They were scared. So they were scared of something that happened. Then they couldn't get a hold of their roommates. And Dylan did see Xana on the floor. But they were comfortable enough to stay in the home with unalived victims. No. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Not for a hot second do I believe it. Let me know what you guys think. Would you be okay with that? Being in a home like that? Hell, there's adults that won't go into haunted houses. So, I mean, be real here. How comfortable would you be? How comfortable would you be? Knowing. Because God damn it, Dylan, I know you know. I know you knew. I know you do.